Morning, morning, morning. Just gonna wait a couple secs for some people to see if we drop in. It is 7 a.m. where I am. Hope you're having a good Monday so far. Give me a sec and we'll start in a minute. Should play some music or something, but last time I played music it got cut off, so we may have to wait on that one. Could sing. Anyways, wanted to start. Got every day that we go, I'm gonna ask some empowering questions. So gonna start with this today, and then we're going to talk about day one. So this is day one, and I want to congratulate you all for being here, being a part of this challenge. I know it's not an easy one, talking about food struggles and how we show up, and all of that can be all kinds of stuff can come up with our ego, come up in our mind. So whatever you're feeling, all the feels, comment below. I bet you what you're feeling, you're not the only one. So I invite you to comment below, share how you're feeling, share, when you got my email this morning, what did you think? Did you open it? Did you not open it? Did you, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what you're feeling, because the more we keep it in and we get, as you can see, my body, changes, right? The more we're open, the more we share, the more we grow with each other, the better off we will be from this challenge. Because really, I believe I mentioned in my email, the more we put out of challenges like this, the more we share, what we're bumping against, what is going on for us, chances are that we're not the only one. That, even to say, oh my gosh, when I got your email, I felt, share it, because we get to, and that's how we get out, and that's how we're able to move forward. So 21 days we're gonna hang out together, and we're going to talk about all kinds of different things, right? Some days will be tough, some days will be digging in and looking at how we show up. And that's the purpose, right? It's called 21 Day Challenge because it's going to challenge us. It's going to challenge how we think, how we show up, how we do life. And I apologize. I see there's a couple of people here. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. Facebook is weird now with lives. I can never see comments. So what I'm going to do, if you guys comment, say hi. I'm going to go back afterwards and check up the comments. But yeah, how you show up to these challenges, the more you put out is the more you're going to get out format. So if you didn't check that email, I did send you one, go back and read it. But how this day will work is I'm going to go live like I am now, just to dig in, talk a little bit about it. I'm going to go live 4:30-ish on Wednesday my time. The ish is because depending on how I finish work, and then Saturday there'll be no post, no nothing, maybe a little check-in, but that's the day I encourage you to really take time for you. Take time at, all right, how can I put all this stuff into place in my life? How can I, integrate that? How can I figure out how that all works? And that's a day to unplug, just be. So that's what Saturday is. So, okay, one of the questions for today, we're going to do this one. And that's what it is. Who am I? So, who am I? Who are you? This is the questions for the day. And really comes into play. I'm going to take this out so we don't ask again, on what today is. And who am I? Is a question that I invite you to answer below and really think about it. And these questions that I'm going to ask you, I invite you to get a journal or a special notebook for the time that we get to hang out. And what today is all about is really looking at who you are. So awesome that I pulled that card. And look at you know, how you show up. How currently do you show up to food? How do you show up to meal planning? And I want this to be not a judgment, because the reason why we need to notice where we show up is because my cats are attacking each other. Is at the end of the 21 days, we're going to come back to today and look how you show up now compared to how you are in the end of 21 days. Because our ego, our mind, our everything can tell us at the end of 21 days, oh my gosh, that was a waste of time. Why'd you even do that? Because ego does not want change. So if we go back and say, oh, this is how I was then, this is how I was it, you know, and notice some things. So grab your journal and write down these questions. First, who am I? And just look at how you show up right now. How do you show up for food? How do you eat balanced meals? Do you binge? I mean, again, no judgment. It's just noticing. Do you skip meals? When it comes to meal planning, do you like freak out and say, hell no, I can never do that. Like, I just am not able to. What is your current relationship with food, right? Do you get tense when it comes to eating? Does all those childhood things come back when you're a kid that you got to eat everything off your plate? You got to eat this. You got to get that. Is there guilt around food? Or do you show up and go, oh my gosh, this food is so amazing. I am loving what I'm eating. It's so good for my body. You know, where are you on that spectrum? And you know what? All we're going to do is observe. And I invite you to have a little think on these questions. Either do a post in the group, because amazing, amazing things, trust me on this, amazing, amazing things can happen when we become vulnerable, when we share, when we talk about things. So either post below, answer some of these questions, you know, where you are with food, or do a whole complete post, do an introduction, say who you are. Hey, I'm Anna. This is how I show up currently with food. This is why I'm excited about this challenge. This is why I've done this challenge. We can support. That's what part of this challenge is supporting each other. So that's the questions I have for you today, because really, like I said, we need to look at where we are right now. You know, go back to this, who am I, right? Who are you when it comes to food? Who are you when it comes to meal planning? How do you show up? All of that good, juicy stuff. Share it below. Share, you know, what brought you to this challenge. Why are you watching this video? All that kind of stuff. And I want you to know that this is a safe place. It's a private group. No one else is going to read what you post. No, I am not sharing it anywhere. Kind of like Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens in this group stays in this group. So take a big breath. It's going to be amazing, amazing 21 days. So those are your questions for today. Interact, ask questions, reach out, send me a message. I'd be happy to support, or ask in the group. I encourage you as much as possible, ask in the group, you know, say things. And again, I don't know if you guys are writing. I have to, maybe next time when I go live, I'll have it up on the computer so I know if people are commenting, because Facebook is being so weird. So share, comment below, let me know where you are right now and how you're doing it, and remember who I am. So I'll see you guys in the group, and I'm going to do another live Wednesday 4:30-ish, depending on my work day and when that finishes, and we'll dive in a little bit deeper. But I'd love to hear some of those answers to the questions down below, or do another post. Have yourselves a good day, and we'll talk soon.